primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Alright, hello everybody, how's it going?
Hey, howdy, how's it going? What's good?
It's great to see you all once more. I hope everybody is doing well.
Oh yeah, doing fantastic.
Fantastic. This should be a oh dear, we're already having issues. Look at that.
You want to hear it? Classic.
Yes, hang on.
Love it.
I need to go to the Discord reactive images because for some reason Grim is no longer existent.
That
No.
simply won't do.
Let's see here. Let me troubleshoot.
Not my beautiful human barbarian.
Yes. Totally
Oh.
human.
Yes, he is human.
Yes.
Well, we need to get rid of that. There we go. So far, only Toadstool has loaded in terms of PNGs. It really should be just
being
a.
a G.
It should be a gamble. We should bet who loads in first and last at this point.
I'm going to
fun.
roll all of my dice now and see which one comes out the highest because I have 5 sets. No, I have 4 sets to choose from.
Fantastic.
So
All right. So I need to pull up some source books before I am prepared to dive back in. So one of you,
oh no!
I
source
highly
books.
recommend that one of you takes the chance to do the recap this time, given the fact that you may need that inspiration in the future.
Oh.
We finished.
Okay.
We finished fighting things down in the swamp cave.
Yes.
Where our new friend decided to go ahead and get all of the venom and
Yes.
crap out of the dead purple worm therein.
Mm-hmm.
Once we gathered all of our things, and a few of us gathered new blades for once we find handles. I don't know. We skedaddled and made our way to Octis Ray.
Oh,
And that's all that I remember because I had to leave early, at memory serves.
I believe we ended shortly after you left.
Yeah, all we did after
We
that
did not
was
set
walk
out to
from
Octis
left
Ray yet.
to
We
right.
spent the night.
Ah,
Yes.
I see.
We are going to keep that night and let you all get this little bit of a breather before we go into it. If we take a look at the map, you are only about half a day's travel to the bridge that enters the Octis Ray border. And you will not be going towards the getting coast in your adventures, you will only be getting closer to Octis Ray. Now,
Are we on the roll 20?
yes, we are on the roll 20.
Gotcha.
We will need it today, regardless if there is combat.
Regardless of this combat,
Yes,
there's
regardless
100%
if there
going
is
to be combat.
possibly. It's always in the realm of possibility. So,
I'm
I
picking
need
up my bourbon.
to actually.
Did I get
If-
the inspiration?
Yes, you get the inspiration.
Yes.
And so, what needs to happen
Character sheet.
is, let's see, you're making camp. Unless you guys have anything left to say to Hemlock, I guess we can have that long rest occur and have you set out. So this is the last chance. Talk to Hemlock outside of Octis Ray.
I think we'll take that long rest.
Yeah, I think we
Uh,
talked as much as we needed to.
Yeah.
Already.
is a fair assumption. So, you guys have your long rest. I will not make you have an encounter roll for the sake of pacing, as we only have 2 hours and something needs to happen before Octis Ray. When you
Oh.
all wake up, you march towards the bridge. And you all have crossed this bridge before in the past. It is not a remarkable bridge by any means, but it is only one of the few that you have been across that has some degree of length to it. It is over a full river. And so, as you guys approach this bridge, you do have a pretty good picture in your head of what it's supposed to be, except for when you see it this time, there is in fact a tavern situated next to it on your side.
Mhm.
Does it look familiar?
No.
I don't remember this being here.
Well, odds are we open the door and we look inside, and oh, who would have guessed? It's the Gilded Dragon. So maybe we should do that and just get it out of the way and see if it's Gilded Dragon or if it's just actually another different tavern that just showed up. How long have we not been here for, by the way? Has it
To this
been, like, a
bridge?
short amount of time? Yeah, to this bridge.
You all have been held up in the Biding Weld and Quartermaster stockpile for a good amount of time, maybe even a month. However,
Okay, then
the assumption
Yeah.
is it takes more than a month to build something like this.
Yeah, most definitely. Wouldn't hurt to look inside, right? Wouldn't hurt to look inside. Let's look
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, you open the door and you all walk inside. And you find the Gilded Dragon.
Ah,
Let me reset the
Ah.
board.
yeah, who are all these people?
I don't know.
Never met these people in my life.
Nope,
I rolled
never.
an attack.
Oh no.
Never saw any of their murderers. No.
And so you all walk in. And it is very much the same familiar old Gilded Dragon with staff bustling to and fro and empty seats. Let's see. Hemlock is with you. Let me pull up his token. And as soon as you all walk in, heads immediately turn, and they all give you a warm, knowing, and welcoming smile. And Maximilian, standing at the bar, stretches out his hands and says, "Ah, welcome back, it's so good to see you once more."
I'll say it is. I am glad to be back.
Yeah.
Crystal's going to step a little bit forward into the room. He's going to sniff the air. And then he's going to make his way over here.
Fantastic. Green, as always, is completely passed out on the bar. This time they are passed out on top of the bar, lying face first, full body on the bar.
Coastal just knocks on the bar.
There is no stir.
He sits like nudging Green.
Just a little bit of a nudge, no can do.
Let me see if I got something that I can do with the spells. Let's see here. What do we got with the spells? Okay, yeah, I can do that. That
What you
works.
gonna do?
I would like to make the I would like to cast Minor Illusion, and make the sound of an alarm bell.
Alright. As soon as you do, Green jumps using all four limbs and is flown about 7 feet up into the air and falls down behind the bar with a huge crash. And then she'll pop up, wild-eyed, grizzled hair, and says, what? Oh, hey.
Coastal is going to grin and dispel it and say, Touchstone would like to smoke.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. You got the money? I'm kidding. And she'll,
You got Toadstool, you got him good, you got Toadstool good.
she'll rummage down into the bar and procure an assorted bunch of dried buds, as well as a small little wooden apparatus with 2 rollers and some paper.
Anything I'm unfamiliar with?
Anything you're unfamiliar with, roll a nature check to see if you even are familiar with it.
Oh boy, okay. Hold on 1 second now. That's gonna require me to do some flipping in my binder. Oh, okay, that's not terrible. Of course it's not terrible. Okay, so 19.
A 19. After you've done this a few times, and every time, it has been the same herb. However, the herb is nothing you've ever recognized before. You've mostly just associated it to green.
Mhm.
In terms of what it is a very much a dried flower with some kind of stickiness to it. Very sticky. Sometimes when you see
Is that sticky icky?
green fixing it up, you'll see flakes of it just completely stuck to her hands. And also, it is a bright red.
Ooh.
And so, you all will commence passing the peace pipe. And yeah, I'm assuming that's where you'll be for a bit, talking nothing with Green.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to walk past through Green and to this area where I'm marking. The
You want to move
stairs.
there? Alright.
Yeah. Is everything in there the same? Like the rooms?
It is just a stairwell down to a door, as it always has been.
Oh, can I open the door?
Yes.
I open the door.
And it's still that same small room with a large panel of an infinite amount of buttons.
Oh God. Do I remember the buttons that was pressed?
No.
I have a fond
I
memory
pressed
of those
one.
buttons.
I pressed one button.
You press one button. It brights
You're
up
like a
a bright green, and there's an audible ding, but nothing happens.
Oh thank God.
Can I open the door again?
The door's always been open. Except
Oh,
for
okay.
when you opened it, if you closed it, it's still it's nothing happens to the door.
Dang. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and chill.
Okay. The light will stay green, and nothing will happen.
Okay.
All right.
I guess Grim will go up to the bar and talk with Maximilian.
Ah, yes, tall boy. How are you?
I can't complain. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm just doing fantastic. It feels like there's something in the air today. Something a bit more electrifying. Something liminal.
So, you heard any new rumors? Anything going on?
Oh,
Just the same old.
well, some rumors. I've heard tell that the Biting Weld is actually in a complete and total uproar these days. There's been some mass evacuations, and I believe they have sent some envoys to the Incandescent Orchard for rescue. But other than that, pretty quiet these days. Actually, there is something. You, blue-skinned lady, over here at the bar.
Hmm?
Yes, you. Come on.
I
Well,
get
Zeph.
up and I come over.
And as soon as you come over, he will reach down beneath the bar. And as he does, he's saying, a generous benefactor has dropped off a package for you. And
For me.
when he does, he heaves up a very large sack. And when it falls to the bar, the audible noise of many metallic clinks
What?
sound.
Why? Why?
Open it up. See what's inside.
I open it up and I see what's inside.
It is full to the brim with platinum pieces.
Oh.
Dang.
Are you sure this is for me?
Yes, they are very clear that
A lot
it
of money.
was a Air Genasi that frequents the bar. And given that you are the only Air Genasi that frequents this bar, I am assuming it is you.
Am I allowed to know who dropped it off?
No.
Why
Told,
not?
they told me that you would know.
I don't know.
Well, that's not my problem.
On the bright side, you got some
Can
money
you
now.
describe them to me? Can you describe what they looked like?
No,
Why not?
they told me not to.
Seth, don't. Let's not look at.
Oh,
How's that saying
oh,
go?
this is just
Gift horse
bothering
in the
me.
mouth.
I'm going
Yeah.
to wonder who gave this to me for the rest of my god.
Oh, wait,
life.
yes, there was one thing that they wanted me to tell you. I remember now, yes. Sorry. Mine's a bit frazzled these days. It is, hold your mask tightly.
Oh. Oh, okay. I think I have an idea of who now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So,
How much
who
is it?
wants money?
Yeah, how much platinum
It's
is
a
it?
lot of money.
Grimace
It
has been like
is
peering over your shoulder this
exactly
entire time.
75 platinum pieces.
Stool just kind of like creeps
Jeez.
around the corner over here, just like a plume of smoke following after him.
Toadstool.
Hmm?
Would you like money?
Yes,
And I hold up
Toadstool
some
would like
platinum
money.
pieces.
Just
And I'm
like
gonna
come
hand
over.
him. I'm gonna hand him like 15 platinum pieces. Okay, here you go.
Toadstool will take it and he will squirrel it away in his pouch.
Wait, is it 7? Yes, it is. Okay.
Grim, Grim,
750.
do you also want money? I want to redistribute the wealth.
Sure. I mean, I do have a
Okay.
pretty good chunk of money. And he pulls out a coin purse that has 16 silver pieces in it.
I'll hand him 15 platinum as well. And I'll leave another 15 for Wraith, and the rest for now is just not for me, but like I guess for emergencies.
It's yours / party funds. Got it.
Yeah. Well,
Well, this was a worthwhile stop.
That's
Sorry,
a lot of money, guys.
It's a lot
yes,
of money.
I know it's a lot of money.
Like I'm like over here starting to think about window shopping in my DMG.
Up. Grim doesn't need to buy anything. He'll get. He's not even gonna remember he has platinum. He's.
But what if you get like a bigger axe? That would be cool. You could get like a bigger, scarier axe.
Hmm. A
You
bigger.
could buy new.
axe.
You could buy like a new cloak because yours is looking really, really gross because you died in it.
Actually, how's my? I thought all my clothes were fine after I got. After I kind of sorta died, or was
Can
that
I roll
something?
for deception? Can I roll for deception?
Yes, roll for deception.
Thank you.
I'm rolling insight.
Roll insight to see if your clothes are in fact intact.
What's it?
Oh, I have a -1 to deception. This will go
Yes.
amazingly.
I have relatively good insight.
That's a 1! That's a 1. That's not a
Oof.
nat 1. That's a 2 minus 1.
Fantastic.
9.
Grim thinks his clothes look fantastic.
I walk back inside and I want to see how his clothes are. Can I do like a perception?
Yeah.
That's your first fun coming inside. I wonder what Grim's clothes look like.
It's
I got
a
an
bunch of-
18.
It's a bunch of
They
padded.
look like
numbers.
Grim's clothes.
Well, is it like tattered or anything?
Then not as much as any daily wear and tear from being an adventurer.
Yeah, I just shrug at the party, like for Grim.
What?
Rafe, would you like money?
Wait, is his name? I thought his name was Hunter.
Yes, his name is Hunter.
My name is Hunter.
Shit.
There's
bad.
there's too many people that I have to organize.
You sent me the list of the PNG names, and I forgot. I
Right.
forgot that Rafe was a bird.
Wraith is in fact a bird, I remember. All right. And so, is there anything else
So
you all
would
would
you
like to
like
do? And
And I give
go ahead.
them the money, and that's it.
Yeah,
That's all.
I mean, my character just shrugs.
Well,
Alright. We are
I
rich
guess we
now. Fun.
All right.
this was a worthwhile stop.
Anything else you all want to do inside the Guild of Dragon before you venture back out?
Can I talk
Nah.
to Maximilian very briefly?
Of course.
I pull him aside and I like walk over to him and I'm like, okay, do you remember like the time before last time when I was here? Do you remember
Maybe.
that? Or was it? Oh, I think it was last. That's my bad. I'm sorry. A lot has been happening lately.
Ah, yes.
In my room, there was a portrait.
Hmm?
Where did
Yes.
where did you get it from?
Oh,
Got
the
it
rooms
like-
are stocked by. Let's see, it was which one? It was it orange or yellow? I can never keep those two's roles in my head, but they both of them have free permission to go into the back rooms to procure different items to decorate the rooms with. The nature of the decorations is a little less tangible than what people are normally used to. It is more like as soon as you walk in the door, perhaps a little bit of a manifest of likes and taste is deposited in the decoration room, where one of them will go and stock the room before you settle in for the night.
Understood. Can you thank them for me?
Ah,
I haven't
yes.
seen that. I haven't seen that portrait in a very long time, and it brings back good memories.
I'm glad it does. We take great pains into making sure that every room bought is to everyone's liking.
All right. Take care of yourself, Maximilian.
Ah,
Don't get
yes.
murdered again, please. You're such a kind gentleman.
No promises. And be sure that all of you take extra care. It'd be a shame not to see one of you walk in here next time.
Yeah.
That sounds
We
ominous and
will.
foreboding.
We
You got it.
Guys, let's go. Let's go right now. Let's go.
Crystal's going to shout one last goodbye at Green as he runs out the door.
Alright, and you all walk out. Back out to where the bridge is, and when you turn around, there is no longer a tavern even there.
I gotta admit, I'm having trouble getting used to that. It's very weird.
Is that not normal?
Uh,
I'm just messing
No.
with you. No, that is extremely weird.
No, yes, it is. Hemlock chimes in.
yes. Oh wait, did Hemlock go in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Hemlock
went
was
in.
good.
He ordered a drink. He sat at
Yeah.
the table,
Hello.
listened in for a bit.
Oh, that's nice.
So the tavern just fully disappeared.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So when I touch where it used to be, it's just not even anything.
Nope, nothing.
Can I do like an Arcana check to see like how that happened, like how it worked?
Sure.
Ooh, I got a 20.
A
30,
20. You've heard only in more legend than anything of teleportation magic that has enough power to the extent that it could even move a whole entire building. But only very few people have ever even gotten to that extent of magical power that you even know of.
Hmm.
Whatever is at play here when it comes to the Gilded Dragon is something that is on a whole nother level of magic.
Okay.
And so, you all set off across the bridge and in to Octis Ray. And so, we will begin with a playlist that was not my own making, but in fact, a playlist created by Zeph for this
Sup?
session in particular.
Oh no.
That's fun.
Yeah. You have to deal with my music taste for a little bit.
There you
That's
go.
fun.
Please
She's
adjust
actually-
the volume.
She's working for Octis Ray. That's why she's the only survivor.
Oh my god.
And so
So get her.
you
I
all
read an arrow.
learn Octis Ray. At this point, you find it probably the best course of action to contact Radovan with your status and for orders.
Oh, yeah. Where'd you put that bead?
You don't keep your bead in a very easily accessible place.
I haven't had to use it. There it is.
That's fair.
Hey, Radovan, you there?
After a few moments, you do hear Radovan, but it sounds like he... I've mentioned how these work before. It is basically a bubble in which communication can be said, so any environmental factors actually do leak through, and what you hear is high winds, and Radovan speaking over them. Yes, what's your status? Where are you all at this point?
We just crossed into Octis Ray's territory. Where exactly do you want us to go? Or what are our orders?
Alright. As much as I hate having to have heard that you all are in Octis Ray, we have no choice. I've been trying to gather more information for you all from other coachman scouts, but so far nothing has been entirely too fruitful. Nobody's actually managed to even get into Octis Ray at this point, and I don't know if that's from the difficulty of such or from the coachman's lack of even trying to. What I can report, though, is that there's been numerous attempts to actually scry into Octis Ray by some of the more higher-ups in the coachman. And here is what they report back. There is some kind of barrier beneath Octis Ray that prevents any sort of divination magic to even pierce through. We don't know if it is entirely anti-magic or just divination in particular. But from what we can glean is that there are numerous districts above that, including subterranean. From what we gather, there are at least 3 subterranean districts beneath Octis Ray, on top of the ones actually above level. We need as much information of Octis Ray as possible. We are basically in uncharted territory. The only things that we've been able to gather are things I've been able to report myself from above where I am. And what I can say is that there are leaders out and about in the general area of Octis Ray. Sometimes they'll be outside patrolling, sometimes they'll be inside doing tasks. Most of them are concentrated in the Citadel, the large central castle inside of Octis Ray. Some, however, don't even go near it. What you all need to do is to get into Octis Ray and do this. Locate any leaders or threats that the coachmen need to know about. I want their appearance and what their role is in the whole scheme of it all. I don't know how many there are, but I can see at least 3 from where I am. I will also need you to identify any complexes within Octis Ray, including what goes on in the Citadel itself, what's beneath the Citadel. Any of the districts below need to be known, as well as any of the small ones above. Anything suspicious in the Market District, anything suspicious at the library, as well as there is a place that I have gleaned info from is called the Gallows District. I don't know what exactly goes on there, but I think we can guess. There's also a very large boarding house on the outskirts of the town that seems to be a hotspot for activity. Find all of these complexes, discern their purpose and who operates them. This will probably coincide with any leaders that you find. And finally, the big idea is you need to figure out what Octis Ray is doing, any of their secrets, any of their motivations. We need to discover what their plans are. As much information as you can gather will be gratefully accepted by the coachman. The amount of information you give will be proportional to the amount that the coachman can do to counteract. The coachman will not initiate without enough information. It is the only way they handle things. Any contextual information outside of what I have said will also lead credence to what may happen afterwards. At any point, if you find yourself compromised, I highly recommend no longer being inside of the city. They have many countermeasures in place for outsiders that I have seen enacted. I can help as much as I can from where I am to provide a distraction so that you will have some time to exit. However, I will lose visual of all of you if you decide to go inside of a building or go underground. I can only see you when you are outside. As well as if you all go deeper into 3 levels prescribed that were scribed by the coachman, there is a high likely chance that we will no longer even be in contact. So if you blow your cover down there, you must get back up to at least to the 3rd level to even trigger my distraction. Is this understood?
I'll get back up to the street if we need help, find anything suspicious, figure out what's going on, identify leaders. Got it.
And so,
Understood.
do you have any questions for Radaman?
I don't.
What's the flow of traffic looking like into the city? Or is it just like soldiers and other officials, or
Guard
trade
patrols
caravan type
mostly. They're one of who I can assume is one of the leaders of Octis Ray makes daily excursions outside of the city walls. This happens around noon each day. If you decide to approach Octis Ray perhaps at night or even in the mornings, you have a less likely chance of encountering a full force.
All right.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
So you all venture forward into Octis Ray. What is your traveling pace?
There's no reason to be hurrying.
Yeah, slow pace.
Alright,
Yeah.
slow
Well, not
pace.
slow speed. I was gonna say normal.
Normal speed?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's no point in we don't go too fast to be suspicious. I don't think it'll just take longer if we skulk around.
Alright, with the information gathered, I have the DC set for encounters, so you will have 3 days and 2 nights of travel. So day
Frank,
1.
I would like to,
yes.
Before we start our big journey into Octis Ray, I would like to roll the bones.
Roll the
Roll
bones!
the bones. Roll the bones.
Roll those bones.
Alright, almighty DM, tell me what I need to do.
Alright, let me pull up the bones. Resources. Where's
How are you
roll
rolling the bones? Did we already pull off to the side so you could do it, or are you just like pouring them into your hand?
Alright, roll the bones. Here's how rolling the bones work. You roll a 1d4, a 1d6, 1d8, 1d12, a 1d20, and a 1d100.
Okay, so you need a D20, a D6, a D4.
One of everything.
So
One of everything.
Okay. Give me a second here, I'll get them together.
What type of terrain are we in, or will travel?
Plains. With occasional forests.
Okay, so I've got a D4, D6, D8, D10, D12, and D20.
D100.
Oh, D100, my bad.
Yes.
Okay, then I got one of everything.
All right.
And just roll it.
Just roll it.
Yeah.
The deed is done.
All right. Give me the D4.
4.
Give me the D6.
1.
Give me the D8.
The D8 is 5.
The 100.
46.
The 12.
10.
And the D20.
11.
11. What are you rolling in front of you in character to discern this?
Actual bones.
Actual bones. All right. So, one of the bones has a little bit of an etching on it to determine direction, and it is pointing behind you. And right now, it is a fairly foggy day. And far off, you see a skunk coming out from a den in a nearby tree line. And let's see. You have a gauge of some kind to determine how strong this sign is, and it is giving you a moderate twinge that this is a fairly strong but not very strong sign. You are free to determine what a skunk coming out from its den is to your character. The bones.
Oh,
There's some
Toadstool's
fun
going
things
to-
about the bones.
In response to this, Toadstool is going to gather up his bones, and he's going to stick them back inside of his bag. He's going to nod his head, and then he's going to gather up his things and get ready to double time it. He's ready to get moving. Real quick, DM, do you want me to go ahead and re-roll my my portent dice? Because I've had the same ones for like 3 sessions now. I'm
Okay,
not
you can
gonna say
reroll.
that. I'm not gonna say I want to. I'm just asking you.
Just re-roll them at this time. We're gonna keep track of time more strenuously now,
Darn.
as we are in Octis Race.
Goodbye, natural 20. How I would have loved to use you.
Roll your portents. And you don't
Let's
have to
see
tell
what
me.
we
You
get.
don't have to tell me what they are. As we will continue, I need an encounter roll for day 1.
I'll roll it. D20, right?
Yes,
Okay. That is a 17.
a
That's
17.
unfortunate.
All right. When you're walking deeper into Octis Ray territory, the first you've ever been. In the distance, you see a small group of people coming from a bridge to your right, as there is a fork in the road straight to Octis Ray and a bridge to the right that goes who knows where.
Can we tell how many people?
About 5.
Do they have any carts?
No carts.
Can I roll a perception check?
You may.
Uh, 11?
Well, 11. They are what appears to be commoners, and it is the evening at this point.
Alright. What do you think we should do?
Keep walking.
Yeah. Just keep your guard up. You don't know what can happen.
Alright.
If you all keep walking, you will eventually intersect with the commoners, and they will nod at you, but make no attempts to speak to you. As they walk a bit behind you, slowing their pace to let you move forward. Unless
Grim
nothing
gives
is...
them a nod in return.
Alright. Eventually, the night will get low, and the commoners are long since out of your range of vision. Give me your night encounter roll.
I got it.
Thank you.
10.
10. Night passes quietly. Give me your day 2 roll.
I'll do this one. 9.
9. You see no one on the roads towards Octis Ray, nor anything. Just plains. Give me the night roll for night 2.
I got it. A 13.
Alright, it's a quiet night. You can see the city of Octis Ray in the distance, lit up on the horizon. It
We
is a
should
quiet
probably
night.
start figuring out a way to get how we're gonna get into the city.
Hamlet will chime in, oh, we could always try that storm grate that I used to get in.
Oh, that's true.
Or we could go with Rodovan's suggestion. Maybe we try and disguise ourselves, or you guys disguise yourselves as soldiers. And I could be a
We
prisoner.
can do that. I'm gonna hold out my mask and say, this should help me disguise myself decently.
I mean, that way, that method would only work if we could actually find some soldiers and somehow get their uniforms.
So
Or if we just sneak in. Which,
that's true. Well, if we come across any soldiers, we should do that then.
Yeah.
Just take them out.
well, it depends on how many there are. Don't attack
Yeah.
like a company of them.
Yeah, like 4 of them. 4 or 5 of them. That would be fun.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, so the plan is to get guard uniforms.
And if we can't find any guards, we're sneaking in.
Yeah,
But still
we
will
can't
not
find
make a good soldier.
We were told that there were some gnome-sized soldiers. You'll be fine.
Yeah. I don't think there are any Grim-sized soldiers, though.
I'm the menacing prisoner.
Oh, so we only need 3 uniforms then?
Well, no, you still need 4. We need one for the dock.
Oh, right.
Yes, my garb, though it is Octis Ray, is not seen typically roaming the common areas. It would be very suspicious if I were to be seen inside of this garb. However, this garb may prove us useful
Later
deeper
on.
in.
Yeah.
When you were down in the belly of the beast, so to say, were there like did you see any of like the soldiers down there, or is it just the people in those sorts of robes?
I never saw anybody wear this robe in particular. Where I ended up was mostly an office. There were large influxes of guards, though many of them wore different uniforms wherever you were.
Do you remember
The
what
uniforms you
looked like?
may accrue up here may no longer be applicable down there.
So you're saying they weren't common soldiers, they were
Keep that in mind.
higher up.
Oh, they looked like common soldiers, yes, but their uniforms were different. Different on
Oh,
different levels. There is
I
some
see.
degree of high organization down there.
Well, at least the regular uniforms could probably help us get into the city. Then we can figure out from there.
The touchstone. Did you say something about sewer grates?
Yes, there's a sewer grate that leads into the sewers of Octis Ray, and from there you can navigate through and try and get deeper into the other levels. Which is what I did 2 years back.
But we also need to check out the surface level. I don't know if you saw any ways in the sewer that led up to the surface, but
Oh, yes. 'tis the nature of sewers. They bring down the refuse from the surface.
Let's
You
just go
don't
for the
mind
sewer
getting a
then.
little dirty down there. I'm sure it'll be all right.
Alright.
Yeah.
I guess the sewer's our best bet then.
While
I'm
Hemlock
so
is talking,
excited.
he is actually doing something. His long overcoat is actually off, and he has it laid sprawled in front of him like a mat. And when he has it like this, you can see everything that is inside of his coat. And there are a whole bunch of loops. And every single loop seems to have some kind of knife, scalpel, dagger, dirk, shiv, anything you can think of. And the lower rows of loops and pockets can carry different vials of multicolored liquids. And this is where his central attention is. He is currently juggling many vials, many empty, many full. He is pouring tiny bits of each liquid into different vials, shaking them up, putting stoppers on them, and he is working like mad. His hands are lightning quick. He is very tactile, very unmoving. He's not even looked at you all when he is talking. He is completely infatuated in his work, shaking and alchemizing and mixing and using a mortar and pestle to draw up different herbs and to put them into the actual tinctures themselves.
Could Toast still try and like roll a check to figure out what he's doing?
Yes.
Like see if he recognizes any of it? I don't know what that would be.
A nature check.
Okay. Could I add proficiency to it with my herbalism kit?
Sure.
Okay, cool beans. Awesome, thank you. So that's going to be... Alright. 16.
The actual things that he is using, some are common to the Fetid Wilds. Different, mushrooms and leaves and such he is grinding up, you know, to have different effects. Some poisonous, some hallucinatory, and some even invoking very crude rashes or inflammation.
Mhm. So this is all around nasty stuff.
Yes.
Good to know.
He's a good doctor.
Hemlock, without looking away, calls out, "You, little one, you seem curious of what I am doing. Perhaps you have any questions in the process. Do you find yourself infatuated with the herbal arts as well?"
Let's look into some things.
Yeah.
And he will pull out one of the vials of his stabilizing tincture.
Do you pull it out to show, or do you, like, pull it out to give?
To show and
To show?
give. I mean, he has extra on hand.
Yeah, he'll absentmindedly take it and then hold it up to his eyes and says, "Ah, yes. This is a very unorthodox way to stabilize somebody's wounds. It's quite interesting, though not my specialty." And he'll reach and give it back to you. You see, my specialty is all things that can do harm, and what I've been collecting over these years has been leading up to this event. Many, many things are going into these tinctures, and if you can look here down at the bottom of the coat, these larger vials with the small apparatus on top of the hinges, these are actually made to the fact that I can take one of the scalpels or smaller, more thin blades, puncture them into the actual vial itself, and pull them back out, and they are already enveloped in toxin. And these toxins have a variety of things. Most of them, when ingested or cut with, cause a great degree of pain. However, thankfully, we came across those carrion crawlers way back when, and they actually have some form of significant paralysis. And I have been working to accommodate this effect within the rest of my tinctures to see how potent it can be. Now, I do have some tinctures that I wish for you all to have, but forgive me, I need to finish them. They will be ready by the time we reach Octis Ray.
Toad wishes to learn.
Understood.
Wishes to what?
Toadstool wishes to learn.
Ah, you wish to learn in these. Well, I have accrued many information over my time, and I have a sort of codex that helps me, and he will pull out from his
Toadstool
bag
just, like,
a large book.
Toadstool
Please.
pulls out his own empty notebook to start taking notes.
Please, take this and read it as you will. I have already memorized it.
Alright, he takes the book. Is it in a language he can read?
What language would it be in? Ooh. Does Hemlock even have the capabilities of writing in a language not common?
Oh, I mean,
Can Toadstool read common?
Toadstool can read common.
Toadstool can read common. Well, I don't know if it's in common, so give me a second. It is written in Elvish.
Shit. Toadstool is just going to, like, look at it hard, and, like, a little vein is going to pop out on the side of his forehead. And his eyes are just going to start twitching. And he's going to shut it. He's going to shut the book and dejectedly hand it back and just walk away with his head hung low.
Can't read Elvish, huh?
Ooh, I can read it.
We'll have
if
him-
Only, if
have
only
him
we
translate
had
it
an
for you.
elf in our party.
Toadstool's head just, like, whips around.
Okay.
Translate for Toadstool. Toadstool make poisons.
Yes. We're going to have this dynamic of Hunter translating this book of poisons to Toadstool be a reoccurring mechanic that incorporates checks, given the fact of Hunter's restrictions to communication and Toadstool's learning curve when it comes to poisons. So, first, I want Hunter to give me a persuasion check.
It's a 5.
It's a 5. And now Toadstool's nature check.
Oh man. Hold on. Is this still with proficiency because of the herbalism kit?
Yes.
I'm gonna use one of my portents to make that it's gonna be a 17.
A 17. All right. So, with this, Toadstool, you're picking up what he's putting down, but Hunter ain't putting down much. But over time of the night, you do learn of one root that exists within the Fetid Wilds that creates a mild poisonous effect when ingested.
Okay.
You will be able to identify this root next time you see one inside of the wilds.
Would I be able to as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there anything? While they're doing that, does Grim see anything like in the surrounding plain? Are they still in the plains, or are they in a forest now?
It's plains.
Do you see anything other than the glimmer of Octis Ray on the horizon?
Perception check.
So, 21.
21. You take a long glance along the horizon, and there really isn't much. There's no towns lit up around Octis Ray. And the only thing lit is Octis Ray. There's not even people on the roads or any signs of life outside of it. On a more micro inspection, as you rest, something does catch your eye near you. The ground around, beneath the grass, is colored different in a lot of locations. most of the ground is a natural mud color. However, there are large patches of a much more blacker and dry substance.
Is there one of the patches that are like pretty close by to us?
Yes.
Like, can I walk over and try and see if I can figure out what it is?
Nature check.
Four.
Yeah, Toastal just like comes up underneath you and excavates it to make his mud hut for the night.
Oh.
All right. Now, even with the 4, something does kind of happen. You feel a twinge, Grim. You feel like almost like a memory just triggers, and it's weird because you don't remember anything like this, but you immediately know what this is for no explainable reason. It is in fact ash.
All right. Grim's gonna go sit back down, kind of keeping his eye on the spot, trying to figure out why he knows this.
All right. Is there anything else y'all like to do this night? All right. And then the night will pass, and you all have 1 day left to reach Octis Ray. You'll arrive at around noon.
Ooh.
Important rolls.
You Newport and rolls.
Yeah.
We don't want to get to Octis Ray at noon.
Ah, you
No.
caught that.
Yes, we do not want to do that.
You
So
want me
what
to
will
roll
you
the
do?
next encounter roll?
Before the encounter roll, what will you do?
So I know you said this was mostly plains, but with some scattered like forests and like trees around. Are there
Yes.
any of those like clumps of trees like as we get closer to the city?
No, they are very
No?
sparse. There's an occasional, perhaps singular tree or perhaps a grouping, but nothing to provide cover.
I don't like this.
Far too open. Not good.
I guess we could stray off the path, and because Radovan mentioned that that noble who tends to leave around noon. We don't want to run into him. He probably has a bunch of guards with him.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to just hang out at the camp for a little bit longer, or do you want to?
Probably be smarter. I feel like the closer we
Yeah.
get to the city, the more dangerous it will be. Probably makes sense to try and get there, to leave here so we can get to the city by night. Also, we'll give
Alright.
Toadstool and Hunter some more time to read and translate.
Alright, so you all wait until nightfall again to set off.
Well, we wait as long as it would take so that when we get to
yeah.
the city,
You want to get there at nightfall. Understood, yes. And so you will. And I want. Let's see, what happens? You all set off around early evening. And I want the encounter roll.
Alright, I'll roll it. 10.
10. Alright. As you all walk towards Octis Ray, and as it grows larger in your peripherals, I need Toadstool to give me a perception check.
Ooh.
Am I good at those? I'm
I'm
okay
feeling
at
you're not.
those. Oh, okay, I'm pretty good at those. That's a 19.
19.
That's good.
Toadstool, for this instance, you have found yourself trailing behind the rest of the party, but not by too much, so don't worry about that. However, you do hear footsteps very close behind you, almost matching you per stride.
Toadstool is going to pick up his pace, and he is going to like tug on Grim's sleeve and alert him to this.
As you quicken, the pace behind you also quickens.
Toadstool lets out an audible yelp.
Yeah, I guess.
Toadstool, are you okay?
I guess Grim turns around when he feels Toadstool tug on his sleeve. Does he see anything?
You see a very frightened Toadstool.
What's wrong?
Footsteps. They're coming.
Who?
Toadstool hears footsteps.
Oh god.
Are there?
You may also do a perception check.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
19.
19. You hear nothing.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, I got a stick.
Hmm.
So I definitely am not hearing anything.
You also hear nothing.
Yeah, I did.
There's nothing here, Toadstool.
I don't hear anything, Toad. Are you sure you're alright?
Grim has a slight suspicion he knows at least something similar what is happening to Toadstool because it happened to him.
Toadstool, you hear a voice inside your head.
Oh no.
It's just a
Oh,
very
no.
quick whisper behind you.
Oh, Toadstool's gonna like whip around and pull out one of his wands.
You whip around and you see a very... Well, it's not a large shadow, but to you it's a large shadow because it is a full humanoid shadow. It is a complete and total pitch black standalone shadow, and when you look up, you see a face bearing down upon you with impossibly large eyes and a grin that stretches to both sides of the face that are both pure white and glowing with antlers sticking out on top. It is
Ray of
right in
Frost?
your face. Ray of Frost?
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know what he's attacking, but Grim's gonna swing his axe too.
So roll the hit.
Sure.
Oh, all right, okay. Let me see here. That's not what that's gonna be. I'm gonna use my ability again because I can.
Okay.
That's actually
Wow.
going to be 19 to hit.
A 19 to
Woo!
hit. It fizzles out completely. And
Toadstool just looks at his hand and lets out a long,
wait.
high-pitched screech.
We're not in initiative, but something does happen as a reaction. The hands of this silhouette jolt out and clap onto the both sides of your face. And its face gets right in front of yours, and the only thing you can see is the bright white light from the eyes and the smile.
Ooh, don't like that.
Do I notice like Toadstool like kind of like jump back as if something is grabbing him, or is he just
Can
Yes.
you see
Standing
his
normal.
like cheek get squished?
Yes.
Okay.
Grim's gonna walk
Oh.
around Toadstool and he's gonna raise his axe. He's gonna swing down to where he figures whatever this thing is would be standing if he was trying to, since he's grabbing Toadstool.
You find purchase to the ground and the stones beneath split. What Toadstool
Darn.
sees is an axe go straight through the upper... No, he doesn't even see that. His whole entire gaze is just the face.
Dang it.
Toadstool,
Mhm.
you feel your head begin to burn, and you feel snaps in your head, and you
Owie,
begin
owie.
to forget even how to cast that spell.
Can I grab Toadstool and move him? Attacking
Sure.
an orc, I'm like, yeah, sure.
Best damage Jilly cantrip.
Yeah, Grim reaches in, grabs Toadstool, and lifts him up to try and give him some distance. Try to put him back like up on.
You can
his
lift him
shoulder.
up. He is completely immovable. However, Toadstool, you feel yourself moving, but all you see is the face.
Toadstool, I think at this point, has just gone slack.
No.
No.
And Toadstool, here's what you hear. Welcome back. And it disperses.
What? What?
You see, Toadstool just sees Grim kind of shaking him. Where once it was those eyes and antlers, it's just Grim's face as he's shaking Toadstool.
Yes.
Just like a
Just know what
little
way.
line of drool just like dribbles down his chin, and he's
Come on, buddy. Say something.
Are you alright?
Toadstool does not like this.
Well, that's an understatement.
Did you see? Did you see what Toadstool saw?
No.
No, but whatever it was, I couldn't hit it, and I swung to where it should have been.
We could see it touching you then. But we couldn't see it or hit it or touch it.
It was bad. It was very bad. Wait. No. And Toadstool's going to like pull out his wand and point it off to the side, and he's gonna try and cast Ray of Frost.
Oh.
It doesn't work.
No, I lost my
Oh,
good
no.
cantrip. No.
What are you
That's-
pointing at?
Toadstool's just gonna let out a long, like, whiny cry.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Toadstool. Are you okay? Are you gonna be okay?
Toadstool can't cast magic. This is no good. Toadstool can't cast.
It's okay. It's okay. And she's gonna like awkwardly kind of hug him and pat him on the back. I can't cast magic either. So it's okay.
Grim's
You
still
can-
holding
it's okay.
Toadstool in the air.
It just like wriggles until he
He's
can like
reaching up.
flop
He's
out of your
reaching up.
grasp, and he just like starts trying to cast his other cantrips wildly.
Oh.
Oh no. Any of them work?
Did the other cantrips work?
Yes.
Hey,
Oh.
there you go.
But I just can't cast Ray of Frost anymore.
Nope.
That's a bitch move.
How,
That's my best damage dealing kid. That's my.
well,
Oh man.
Toadstool
Now I
feels
got fucking-
compelled to check their belongings.
What?
No. Wait, no. Hold on. No. Wait, are you.
check your
Okay,
belongings.
hold on. Toadstool is going to check his things.
You received a gift from this thing in the past. It was 2 white items that you use to roll your portents.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
one that you expended against this creature now has small red lines in it.
Okay.
That is it.
What is that?
That's
That's it? What does that mean?
Who knows?
That's not good.
Oh.
Fun stuff. Anyway, moving on.
Continuing on.
Toadstool's
You
just
all-
going to fall to the back of the party and just like stare at his dice forlorn.
I was gonna say, if Toadstool lets him, Grim will pick him up and put him on his shoulders again.
Yeah, I think Toadstool has just
Yeah.
stopped caring.
And so, you all are approaching Octis Ray at nightfall.
Mm-hmm.
It is a very large city, and the walls are about 20 feet high.
Huh. It's not bad.
Ooh.
And so, what do you all do?
You were great.
Yeah, I guess we let Hemlock take the lead because he knows where. He told us where the sewer grate is, but I feel like he'd be able to lead us directly to it rather than us
Yes.
stumbling around
Yeah.
searching for it in the dark.
Yeah, he will lead you to it. He'll walk along the walls, and you all will get to about here, where that piece is. And before you do find a sewer grate, you hear over the bead of communication, Rodovin. Go ahead and stop where you are.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Just wait. And so, after some time, you see a guard patrol pass in the distance.
How many?
Ooh.
5.
Okay.
Do you wait for them to pass?
Yeah.
Alright, and they do.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, Ryven will say it's clear over the beat.
Thanks for the heads up.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to be rolling strength? I mean, not strength. Stealth for this.
Go ahead
Yeah,
and give me a perception, too, by the way, during that moment, all of you.
Oh.
30d20.
30-20?
A nat 20.
A natural 20.
Saddle.
What's the total on a
Seven.
natural 20?
I got an 11 for perception.
Okay. What's the total on a natural 20?
22.
22. Okay. Grim and Zeph, both curious. You figure there's gotta be. If Radovan can see you, you can see Radovan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Really?
you scan the horizon, and both of you just barely catch the tiniest of glints from right around here.
Grim waves.
High on a mountaintop. And that's it.
Oh, does Radovan not say anything when I wave?
It says, yes, I see you.
Just wanted to make sure. Alright, I guess continue to the sewer grate.
Alright, you all eventually will find a sewer grate. And it is
Still broken?
fully intact. It is
Alright.
large, probably about 5 foot in diameter.
Ooh.
Large for some people. And it is large steel bars in cross, like in a grid pattern.
How's
This
Grim gonna get in?
I can crouch.
But you have very wide shoulders.
I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Toadstool, can you see if there's any magic thing on it?
Yes. So Toadstool is going to walk up and he's going to begin to ritual cast Detect Magic.
Alright. It does ping as magical.
Ooh, what do we get?
You get Abjuration magic.
Oh, I see.
What does that mean?
I inform the others.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I also am not aware of what that means.
Does it mean I can't break it? Or if I break it, will suddenly alarms just start blaring from every which way?
Yeah, Toadstool, what does it mean?
Toadstool does not know.
Hmm.
Toadstool is self-taught.
Alright, well, I'll at least define Abjuration for you all.
Thank you. I don't know
Both
what that
Grim
means.
and I do not know what abjuration magic is.
Abjuration.
Physical property.
Protective spells. They create barriers, negate
Okay.
magic, or physical abilities.
Aw.
Ah.
Are there like any sticks or anything nearby?
No. Rocks? Yes, not sticks.
Rock.
Grim's gonna take a rock and put it and like put it on the bar and see if anything happens.
Nothing happens.
Can you push it through the bar and see if anything happens?
Yeah. Because the rock, can I push the rock through the bars?
Do you push your hand through the bar as well?
I don't push my hand. I want to
The
see if
rock
the rock
falls
goes-
on the
Like
other
it.
side.
No.
So we have one of two options. I can break it, or we can go take out those guards.
Which do you think is the safer option at this point?
I don't know anything about magic. I know how to punch people.
Fair enough. I also know how to punch people. So I'm
Do
with
we
you on
do we
that.
know where the patrol was going?
I'm sure they have like torches or something.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Going after.
How
I say we sneak up
are
on them.
we? How long ago did they go by?
No more than like 15 minutes.
Yeah, we can catch
Okay.
them.
Yeah, we could catch up.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Rodman know. It's like, we're going to Plan B. We're gonna try and take out that guard patrol and disguise ourselves.
Alright, I should be able to assist in some semblance with this. I probably just need a little bit of time to adjust.
Okay.
It'll take us some time to catch up to them.
Alright, it should work out well, and so we'll go ahead and pull up an encounter for you. We will use... what do I use? I want to use this path. Let's use this path. This path taken. Oh, look, you guys are already set up there. Perfect.
Hey, oh, this looks familiar. Hey,
No.
that's where I died.
No.
Right here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, memories.
I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, this isn't exactly what you see anyway.
No.
Do we want to make a stealth roll?
Fair point.
Yeah, probably. We want to try and
Group
Yeah.
stealth
from
roll.
behind.
Are
Yeah.
we doing a group stuff roll?
Yeah.
It can only be a group stealth roll. I will not let
That's
you
fair
all.
enough.
Okay.
If one of you does something,
One of us doing fantastic makes up for someone doing poorly.
yeah.
17.
8.
I rolled a 19.
14.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh no, what about the doc?
What about the doc? Hang on, let me
Oh
see.
yeah.
Come on, doc.
He's a doctor.
He's a pretty light guy. Like, I can't imagine he makes too much noise.
He rolled a 19.
Oh,
The Doc and I are like the stealthiest of us.
He's a doctor.
hey, be thankful Grim at 8 feet tall rolled so well, alright? I have a +2 to stealth.
Oh yeah.
I have a +2 to stealth.
You're so tiny, though.
That's what makes it so stealthy. It doesn't.
You are really robotic-y.
Alright. So, you all do manage to sneak up on these people. You will get a surprise round.
Ooh, okay,
Those are
hold on
some-
one sec. Let me look at my notes.
Those are some dumb-looking uniforms.
I'm mad. I'm still mad that I can't do the thing.
Do I...
You'll be fine.
This time I have my longbow out.
Nice. I could throw a javelin, or would Grim just want to rush in and start cleaving I don't...
Just rush in and start cleaving people. Just do it.
But we need their uniforms intact.
Follow your heart.
We need their uniforms intact.
Oh. Cut off their head? Oh no, that would get blood on.
Yeah, I get blood everywhere.
So go ahead and kick things
Really
off.
bad.
How many are there?
You need to roll initiative first.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right, we do need.
Oh,
to-
right.
I hope I roll poorly. I want to roll poorly.
20.
20.
I got
Alright.
a 5.
5 for Zeph. How's
Yeah.
Grim doing?
16, unfortunately.
And Toadstool?
What do you mean?
8.
Unfortunately.
8.
I don't have long range. My initiative means I rush in.
It's
that's
surprise round, and Hemlock will go first.
Oh,
Ooh.
Go, Hemlock.
Go, Hemlock.
Woo!
Go, Hemlock.
What are these things? Oh, anyway.
Oh, wait.
let's
Important
see.
question, really quickly,
Yes.
before everything. Do any of the 5 guards, is there one that how are their heights comparing to ours? One, like, are they all pretty normal
Hmm.
size? Is one pretty tiny?
I'm gonna roll a D100, and if it's
Surprisingly,
40
is there an
or
surprisingly, is there
lower,
an 80-foot?
if I get a 40 or lower on a D100 dice, there will be a small build uniform.
Come on.
There is, in fact, what appears to be a smaller humanoid soldier among them.
Wonderful. And I assume none of them are big enough for me.
No.
No.
We'll make do.
And so, Hemlock misses, unfortunately, and is now Hunter's turn.
Oh.
Get him, Hunter. Get him.
ooh, okay. Let's see. Okay, they're not too far, like 30, 50 feet.
Yeah.
All right,
You know.
then I guess I'll just hit the one right
Hang
here.
on,
this-
I'm color coding
this
him.
one. Yeah, I'll just hit that
Oh,
red one
thank
that
you.
you saw.
Alright.
Here, let me just move my character real quick. So with the longbow, looks like I could reach them from 150 feet. So I'm
yeah,
just gonna
you're good.
move
Get them all.
here.
Get them
5,
all.
10, 15, 20, 30. I'll just move it there.
Ooh.
And
Alright.
then,
That's
yeah, I'll
smart.
shoot the red.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before that, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
on it.
Yeah.
Alright. With my longbow, does a 26 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, so with the longbow by itself, it does 11 damage. And
Okay.
then with the Hunter's Mark,
Come on.
2 extra damage.
Nice.
It's 13. You thunk an arrow into the back of their head, and they look completely just destroyed by it. They're not dead, but they are not looking good.
Up.
Grim,
Well,
it's your
with-
turn.
As a wait, as a Gloomstalker, I can make it 1 additional attack for my first
Yeah.
turn of combat.
Alright.
Fuck yeah. That's
Now,
so cool.
does a 18 hit?
Meets it, beats it.
Ooh. Very tough.
Okay. Does a 5 damage kill it?
A second arrow thunks into the center of their back, leaving a puncture mark on the uniform.
It's fine.
Oh.
But they are dead. It is now Grim's turn.
Well, due to the fact that I'm not going to disguise myself with any of them, Grim's gonna heft his great axe and he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he's just gonna swing his great axe at Mr. Blue right here.
Alright.
And you know what? Sure, bonus action rage. Get that.
Fantastic.
Get this nice and going right off the bat.
Woo.
Oh yeah. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
All right, let's see here. So it's 1d12. There's my d12. Oh, you love to see that. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Oh. Oh my god.
17 damage.
I'm going just to cleave it into his back because I assume they
How
haven't,
would
they haven't
how would you
quite
like to
turned around yet.
one-shot this person?
So Grim rushes up from behind and do the guards have like cloaks or anything?
Yes. What you see is what they are.
All right, well, with one in a fluid motion, Grim runs up, flicks the guy's cloak up, and then jams his great axe into the back behind his shoulder blades,
Ooh.
right on top of the spine.
Oh.
Hmm.
Nasty.
You hate to see it. It is now Toadstool's turn.
Toadstool is going to move up a little bit, and he is going to keep it simple. He's going to go ahead and magic missile first level all 3 of them.
Ooh.
1 missile per person?
1 missile per person.
Alright.
It's not going to kill him by any means, but it is definitely going to hurt. And since it's an auto hit, I assume I could do some sort of targeting to try and preserve the uniforms.
It's force damage, so it acts a little wonky.
It's
Yeah,
basically like a
exactly.
concussive blast.
Now, are any of the remaining ones that haven't been brutalized in their own way, are any of them the short one?
We'll make the orange one the short one.
The orange one, then I'm going to upcast it, and I'm going to send another one to the orange.
Alright.
Nice.
There's the die. Okay. Okay, so it's going to be 7 against orange,
Alright.
and 3 against the other 2 respectively.
Alright, they all take it. It is now Hemlock's turn again. A natural 20. The orange guy's gone. Scalpel to the head.
Nice.
Brain and
clean.
skin shrivels up like a prune.
Lovely.
It is now their turn, considering the fact that more than half of them just got murdered and they both just got thunked by a funky magical bolt. They're gonna bolt.
Like hell they are.
And so they will take interpretive. We're not using this path, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So they'll get here each respectively on their turn. Hunter, it's your turn.
Ooh, alright, let's see. Oh, it's still in my longbow range.
Yeah, longbows are
Okay.
Yeah,
long
longbows
range.
are awesome.
Just in case, I'll move a bit up.
Mhm.
20, 30. I'll just move right here, and then I'll shoot the green one right here. Well, before that, Hunter's Mark on it, and then I'll use my longbow.
Got it.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
The longbow itself does 10 damage, and then
Alright.
Hunter's Mark 2 extra.
10 and 2?
Yep.
Oh, which one are you doing, green?
Yeah, green.
Alright, they are looking really, really bad.
And I'll just end my turn.
Alright, Grim, your turn.
Alright, well they're running away. Grim doesn't like that. He's also not very fast. So we're gonna try to remember that spot.
Did
So
Zeph go? Hang on, did Zeph go?
Yeah, no, you skipped Zeph.
I skipped
Did.
Zeph. Take your
Telling
turn.
you.
That's my bad. Okay. Okay.
Take your turn originally when they're at this position.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go, Monk.
Woo! Fun. Okay. Um. Okay. I'm going to run up and try and attack green.
Alright, you got enough movement to make it.
Okay.
He's 45 feet away. Do you have 45 speed?
I have 40.
40. Ah.
So I'll just wait there.
Wait, hang
I'll
on.
Wait
hang-
there.
Does that 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40? Yeah, you can do it. I measured
Oh,
wrong.
okay.
Do it.
That's fine.
Do it.
Punch.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm gonna give me a sec. I'm just looking at what I have because I'm gonna actually use key points for once. Imagine me doing that. Wow.
Oh, heck yeah. Go, Monk, go.
Okay. So I'm going to make a first, I'm going to make a. Wait, hold on. Okay. I'm gonna make a staff attack first.
Okay.
I was just making sure I could do what I wanted to do, and I think I can. Okay.
11.
Nat 19.
That hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll that. That's 7 damage.
All right. It's done. It's dead.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Then never mind. I'll save that for next turn.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Fantastic. All right. He was
purple flag.
originally over here, I believe, right here.
Yeah.
And so now it is Grimm's turn at top of the order. Well, not top of the mid of the order.
See here, get to right there. As Grimm's running, he sees that he's not gonna be able to catch up to him. He's gonna flip his cloak back, let his great axe drop to the floor. He's gonna pull out a javelin,
All right.
and he's gonna yeet it at the guard.
All right.
Yeet.
Ooh, 22 to hit.
That does hit.
Oh,
Come on.
Come on, you can
All
do
right,
it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 points of piercing.
10. It is not down, but there's a javelin sticking out of its back.
Ooh.
Toadstool, it's your turn.
You only make this worse on yourself.
Well, they're not gonna have time to make it worse on themselves because I'm gonna go ahead and cast Magic Missile at its normal level, and I'm going to level all 3 of them at that specific fellow.
You
So
have the
he's
range.
Definitely, I do most definitely have the range,
Because he can also
and
move.
they are going to be deceased by the end of this turn. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I tell you that. So let's see. All right, we got 5.
Yeah,
8,
you don't even
11.
need to roll it. It's the 3d4 kill it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so we need to get the bodies off the road. Get the bodies off the road.
Yes.
Hide-
you need to get
hide the
bodies
bodies.
off the
Hide the
road.
bodies. Destroy the
Hide
bodies.
Well,
bodies.
So, brilliant plan. All right, Grimm's bringing out this tactical mindset. All right, I got an idea.
Real quick, I would like for Toadstool to go along the road and mold earth to get some dust to sprinkle over the dirt to try and cover it. I mean,
No,
to
don't
cover the
cover.
blood.
Don't cover up all the blood. I have an idea.
Oh.
Alright.
All right. So none of these guys' uniforms are gonna fit Grimm. Just not gonna happen. He's too big. I say we make it so that Grimm attacked the patrol, killed one of them, and then you 4 managed to incapacitate him.
Mhm.
So, because I'm
I like
sure
it.
between the 5 guards, we can find maybe 4 sets that aren't like
Yes.
too like magically damaged in that sense. Because if you guys have some cuts and some scrapes in your armor, that makes sense from my guy's perspective. You guys can be like, "Oh, it was a tough fight, but we managed to incapacitate him. He killed so and so." Actually, do they have do they have name tags? Like dog tags? Anything? Soldiers. I mean, come on, got something.
What's that?
Can I
They
see if
have
the
name
bodies have like any like ID on them, like dog tags or like a name on like their chest plate or something?
Yes, they do.
All right.
Their swords have their names engraved on them.
Aw, it's nice.
Oh.
So are all 5 of them male, or is one? We
No,
know
there's 2 females.
All right,
Alright.
one of the females died.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys pick your respective guard, get all dressed up, learn their names.
Learn their names.
Learn the
They are
names.
they are now you.
Okay.
What is my new name?
What is
What's
your
my
new
name?
name?
What is Toadstool's new name?
All
Larry,
right.
Harry, and Jerry.
Zeph's
No.
new name is Layla.
All right.
And let's see, who's got a uniform? Hunter's got a uniform.
Everyone except Grimm.
Everyone except me.
Hunter's new name is Draven. Toadstool's new name is Moloch.
Moloch?
Moloch.
I don't write
And
that down. Write that down.
Hemlock's new name is Mort.
Mort. And what's the name of the 5th guard? The other female that we're not.
The other
Kali.
female that perished, Kali.
Kali? Alright, so you guys need to know Kali's the one that died. You just gotta
Kali
explain
is
that. That's the story that happened. You guys were on patrol. I jumped out from wherever, I guess. I snuck up on you, cleaved Kali, and then you guys managed to knock me out. And Grim's gonna walk a bit away from the group to bring out his disguise kit and start and basically put on the rest of the disguise he had prepared from earlier, which is essentially a Goliath Rodolphin.
So you all... Oh, give me a check on that disguise.
I already had pre-made.
You had it pre-made? What was the DC on it?
I don't remember. I made it back in the town. I can redo it to make it better, I guess, or I can try to make it better.
Well, I
know
forget what
that-
the roll was to... I have to have a roll to see through the disguise.
Let me check. I have to have written it down.
You write everything down.
I know, except it's back to like the very beginning when I first got it. I gotta figure it out. I got an 18 when I made it.
Okay, that'll be the DC. And
What
so
type of swords were these?
they were short swords.
Yeah, I guess I just grabbed my short sword, Raven.
All right.
So yeah, Grim's gonna walk back in. He's gonna.
These uniforms do obscure your faces,
Perfect.
which is probably for the best given the fact that your traveling companion has pitch white skin.
Well, also
Yeah.
Air Genasi blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like bright blue.
Well, Genasis are in fact more common in this world than what Hemlock is.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Was one of the guards more ornately dressed by chance? Some of them would
No.
like distinguish them as not just regular. Okay, regular guys. That's even better.
Yes.
Yep,
And so,
I think
you
we're
got
all
about-
randos.
You're all rando guards now, bringing in a
And
prisoner, and you got 20
Goliath
minutes on the
prisoner.
clock.
Oh,
Grim's gonna give his weapons, I guess, to Zeph and Hunter, because you guys aren't. Don't let me keep my weapons. Don't be dumb guards.
Don't be dumb guards.
don't be dumb guards. All right.
Great axe, hand
We
axe.
will
move.
not be talking.
Good.
Malik will not be
will-
talking.
Strap the hand axe to my belt.
All right.
All right.
Toadstool does not like using different
All right.
things.
Don't have a choice, buddy.
Yeah, sure thing, Malik. Anyway,
Yeah.
what do you all do now?
Oh wait, do the guards
Head
have like
back.
handcuffs or manacles or anything?
Um,
Something to tie me up?
yeah. They would
Yeah.
all have a pair of manacles.
Yep. Grim puts them on himself behind his back.
Oh,
Fantastic.
interesting talent.
I'm just gonna get
Not that
one
hard, you
manacle,
put-
like, to keep with me.
So, as you all get all this set up, Hemlock's gonna chime in. So who's gonna be doing all the talking? Because one of you has a quite unique accent, the other one has trouble speaking, and that just leaves kind of two of us. So, which one of
Oh.
us? And he looks towards Zeph.
Come on, Zeph. Zeph, you got this. Your alibi is solid.
My alibi is solid.
You got this.
You,
You have-
don't sound sure.
You have the uniform, you have the name, you have the story of what happened. You got this.
Okay. Then
All right. So what do you all do?
Oh, before we go, do any of the bodies have like letters or anything like that, or a map?
Letters
The
or a
Octis
map?
ring?
No.
Okay.
I am gonna write down that Toadstool now has a an Octis Ray guard uniform.
Yes. You all may do this, except for Grip. So what do you all do now?
Well, your patrol got interrupted, so take me to jail.
Take him away.
Take me away.
All right, come on, prisoner, and Hemlock will actually like stuff his short sword in like the hilt in your back and march you forward.
Grim's going to nod. Good job. Good job.
You hear a small just cackle. Do you all make your way to the main gate?
Suppose we do.
All right. The gates are in fact closed,
Yeah.
and there is a guard position up top who sees you all and says,
You
Well-
fucking cowards.
"What's happened? You have a prisoner."
Ah.
This creature attacked our patrol and killed Callie.
Ugh, alright. I'll open the gates. Take them to the Citadel. You know the routine.
Yeah, sure. Take me to
Another-
Citadel.
And I nod at him and
Eh.
lead
Get your
Ren
hands
and-
off me.
and hit him with like the hilt of his own hand axe, like, stop talking!
And what are you gonna do about it?
Hit you with your hand axe again!
Fantastic. No deception roll needs to be made. I am thoroughly entertained. The gates will open, and you all are ushered into Octis Ray proper. The streets are dimly lit by sparse street lights, and there is nobody out and about at all. It is quiet.
Rodman, direct us to the
Great.
Citadel. Rodman, direct us to the Citadel.
You want to go to the Citadel? Yes, yes. It's the large tower, it's the large castle in the middle. Just keep going forward, and you'll get there.
Thanks.
Okay.
There's not many guards that patrol in the actual city. You may run into perhaps one or two person. If you go about your business, you should just be fine. Just don't do anything rash.
I'll try.
Be on the lookout for anything interesting along
Yep.
your way.
You know, I want to do a perception check as we're walking
Yeah.
through the streets.
Can I
All
do a
right.
Perception check as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, get all of your skill checks sorted as you now are walking in Octis Ray.
15.
Oh,
11.
Alright. With the 15 and 11 together, there are very, very few houses that even have lights inside, any candles lit or lanterns. But what you do notice that far off to your left, almost at the walls, there is a very large building that has candles in every window. That is not the Citadel, it is on the edge of the city.
Nice. Write that down. Write that down.
down.
And as you continue to walk, it is quiet. Eventually you get to the Citadel gates. The Citadel is actually its own island, almost. It is moated, and there is a drawbridge that actually goes in to the Citadel.
See, that's
Uh,
some good defensive fortification right there.
Yes, the
This is
people
what I
who
was
made the city
expecting.
knew what they were doing. And there is, again, another guard
Yeah.
posted on the Citadel walls and sees you
Yeah.
all and calls out, "Bringing in a prisoner."
Yes.
All right, 1 second.
Yeah.
And after a little bit, you hear a large thunk as the drawbridge begins to clack down. And 2 guards await you at the other side. Do you all walk forward?
Yes.
Alright. When you reach these 2 guards, they'll hold out their hands and says, "What's happened?"
When we were patrolling outside the city, this miscreant attacked us
Fuck you, call
out
me.
of nowhere. Attacked us out of nowhere and killed Kali, one of our members.
Maybe if y'all had kept your eyes open instead of riding your high and frightful might, you would have seen me coming. You Octis race soldiers are all the goddamn same.
Toadstool is going to punch Grim in the back of the knee.
Back of the knee.
Grim's gonna scowl. His
Another
legs
one.
went up a little bit.
At least the Goliath ones are entertaining. Go ahead and carry on.
Entertaining.
Yes,
I'll show
yes.
you entertaining. Let me get these manacles off.
Quiet down.
Take them down below. The... Who is it? I need to pull up my notes now. Wow.
Ooh,
Fantastic.
notes.
I have taken extensive notes.
Ooh.
Wonder who it's gonna be.
The warden's probably not around right now. Just go and take him to Commander Irons down to barracks. And he'll get him assigned.
Understood.
Commander Irons? The dumb name.
Not as
We'll
dumb
see.
as your face, prisoner.
Oh, you wanted to talk. I bet you got a real ugly mug under there.
I'm going to whack him in the head with the back of his hand axe.
Would you quit doing that? I'm just having me some fun.
It wasn't fun when you killed our. I'm sorry.
Do you all know where Commander Irons' barracks is? Or is this the first prisoner you
Going
brought
to
in?
get- This is the first prisoner we brought in. I'm sorry.
Alright. I'll take it down there. And
I
so,
appreciate
you
it.
all will be escorted down.
Chaperone
will-
acquired.
He will bring you inside the citadel proper into a large hall with ornate columns, but very Spartan of furniture, just a few stone chairs on the walls and the like. He'll lead you left into a smaller hallway and then down some spiral stairs. And you all will reach the barracks. It is a subterranean complex within that all you can tell for right now is a long stretch of hallways with many doors adorned on each side. Some of them are open, and you can see guards sleeping in bunks, and you hear card games playing behind closed doors and the like, and this continues for some time. Eventually, the doors will get nicer, and you begin to hear things like music come from different ends. And after a few turns, you come to a larger door that is iron wrought. And the guard will knock 3 times on the door, then look to all of you and nod and go about his way. And after some time, the large iron doors open, and you see whom you can presume to be Captain or Commander Irons. Who you see, the physical description of, let's see, where is that? Where is Commander Irons? There's the Commander Irons. You see a female figure, but it is a very, very tall and built female figure, and they are wearing full bronze plate with a large red mohawk tuft coming from the helmet. And from what you can make out from the windows inside of the helmet, it appears to be a orc woman. And they are quite
Commander.
tall, almost as tall as Grim himself. Yes, what is it so late in the night?
What the fuck does it
I
look like?
Give them like the basic spiel again.
Alright, another one. Alright, this is the third Goliath, sweet gods. Alright, let's size them up. And, put him in the middle. Put him in the middle of the room. And, she'll walk back into her office. And inside of the office is very large, and there is a large bureau at the end with lots of paperwork and maps with little pieces adorning it, as well
Is there anyone
as
else in the room?
a large amount of scrolls. No, it is only the commander. And in the middle of the room is a large rug.
I push Grim so that he's standing on the rug.
Yeah.
Oh,
I stand at his side with my arms across my chest, like looking kind of imposing, like.
fantastic. Let's size him up.
Grim is
Ah.
just staring at the commander with a scowl on his face.
All right, hang on. The commander will just slowly and lazily go towards their desk, and behind it there is a large trunk. She'll open it and procure a very, very large granite slab. It is, in fact, so large that it almost is a cube of solid granite, about 5 feet each way. She will heft it up onto her shoulders and walk over to Grim and just bear it down on his back.
Oh.
Strength saving throw, Grim.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh wait, a strength saving.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
17.
17. You, with only the weight of your back and shoulders, with your hands manacled behind you, you manage to... You're hunched down, but you manage to bear the weight of this granite slab.
I'm gonna let like one of Grim's knees buckle a little bit, so it makes it. He took the impact and it stumbled a little bit.
He's got some strength to him, I'll give him that one. Let's see how long he can keep it. And, she will go back to her desk, grab her chair, drag it back towards Grim, and sit down and watch you struggle with the granite block.
Oh, it's just laying on my back.
Yes.
Oh.
You are balancing it with your upper back and your shoulders and your head.
Oh. Yeah.
It's excruciating.
Mm.
So give me another strength saving throw.
21.
Alright. Some moments pass, and interest does spark across her face.
You getting some weird perverse fetish out of this?
No, not really. It's kind of gotten old at this point, to be honest. Another strength saving throw.
19.
19.
Oh, I could do this all day, sweetheart.
Good. Do another one.
16.
16. You finally begin to buckle and lose the weight. You feel like something is going to break if you don't let it down right now.
Yeah. Grim's gonna stand up and throw it off of his back.
Alright. So, this subject demonstrates high strength and constitution. Very good, very good. Alright, let's try something else. You! And he points towards, Hunter. Go to that corner over there, grab the short bow and the arrows and shoot him.
Okay, yeah, my character goes to the corner, grabs the short bow.
Don't you think you might be being a bit too much at this point? I've already pretty much shown I can take out your boys. Maybe you should give me a fighting chance.
How about you dance? Fire.
Oh.
Roll to hit.
I shoot, but can I
Come on, hit me!
purposely miss?
If you want to do a
Oh,
deception
no,
check.
Come on!
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Do what
do a
you couldn't
deception
do when I
check.
killed your friend.
All right.
I got a 16 for deception.
All right. So you purposely miss. The arrow flies past Grim, and the commander looks right at you.
No wonder I managed to kill your group so quick. You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Soldier, it's a stationary target. Don't miss again. Fire.
Come on. Show me what you're made of, kid.
I guess I'll shoot. I'll shoot Grim actually.
Come on.
All right.
Does a 24 hit.
Oh, you bet it does.
Dexterity saving throw for you, Grim.
Oh. Oh, dexterity.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good. I'm bad at
Yeah.
11.
11. It thunks right into your chest.
Oh. That's the first good hit you guys have gone on me since you met me.
Fire again.
I look at the others.
Come on, listen to your boss. I can do this all day. See if you can.
I guess I'll shoot again.
All right.
Does a 25 hit?
Dexterity
yeah.
saving throw.
This was going to make his last portent turn that into an 11.
Oh, the 11 misses then.
Dexterity saving throw.
12.
12. You dodge out the way of this arrow. All right.
Oh. I'm allowed to move.
One more. Fire again.
Grim's gonna start like bobbing left and right a little bit, just moving his head.
Does a
Come on.
25 hit?
Oh yeah, it hits.
Dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, 18.
18.
Come on.
It still thunks you.
Yeah.
All right. Clumsy. To be expected, I suppose. Can't win them all.
Eh.
All right. You, small one, come here.
Tosto's going to step forward.
She's gonna kneel really far down, considering her stature. Sucker punch him as hard as you can.
Toadstool, I assume Toadstool is masked, correct?
Yes.
His masked visage is going to look
Oh wait,
from
question.
Captain Irons down to his hand, back up to Captain Irons, back down to his hand.
Are you doubting my orders?
Important question. Important question.
Yes.
What like does Toadstool have any marks on his armor? I need to know because I want to make a comment. Come on.
This one was disposed of by Hemlock. It was very clean.
Toadstool's just going to nod to the captain, turn around.
Come on,
and-
shrimp. Give me your best shot. And Grim's gonna.
You didn't
kneel
hear
down
it.
A little bit.
Grim did not. You did not hear that comment.
Aww.
He's just gonna turn around, walk up to the prisoner, and he's just gonna.
What do you want?
He's gonna go for a cheap shot. He's gonna punch him in the groin.
Oh.
Wisdom saving throw.
Me or him?
No, not you, Grim.
18.
But that's a
18.
low blow. Oh.
You catch his reaction. You catch what he's gonna do before he does it, and you can dodge out the way.
Oh.
Very aware. All right. All right. Let's see. All right, prisoner. Recount to me a book you've read recently.
You think I have time to read? Of course, that's what you people would care about.
Can you read?
Yes.
Answer me honestly.
Are there any signs on the wall? Any like thing written anywhere?
No.
Aw.
Let's see here. I once read a cookbook.
What was in the cookbook?
What do you think was in a cookbook?
Name some recipes in the cookbook.
Let's see.
Intelligence saving throw to remember the cookbook recipes.
Intelligence saving throw.
Yes.
Oh, great. 2.
2. Come on, should be easy since you've read this cookbook.
Let's see here. Something with chicken. No, it was shrimp. A lot of shrimp. Shrimp sandwich. Shrimp stew.
Alright, that's enough. Clearly not very intelligent. Alright. How about you tell me how you got here?
I walked.
Come on, be more verbose about it, if you know what that word means.
I don't know what that word means. And I just told you. I walked.
Okay,
I
how
saw your
about this?
patrol, and I jumped them.
Let me
I killed the one.
Let me be your friend here for a minute, because this
Uh-huh.
next one is the final dictation of where you go. And
Oh,
if
okay.
you do well, you may get out of this with only a little bit of reprimandation. If you know what that word means. So, come
Punishment.
on. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
sure.
what it means.
All right, well, let's see here. Originally, I was from the town of.
Charisma saving throw.
Oh. I'm not too bad at this. No, 19.
19.
Well, I grew up in the town of Donatel. Barmaid there, bartender there was me mom. Didn't really fit in there. Not really one for the civilized areas, if you can probably guess that. Went off and make my own name for myself, and occasionally came into trouble with some Octis race soldiers. No big deal, bar fight. Yes, same old detail. They beat me up pretty good. Gave them quite a licking myself, I did. But so I was a bit sore after that. They jumped me, I was outnumbered. So I thought I'd get myself a bit of revenge, find myself another group of guards, and give them the courtesy that I didn't get, and attack them in response. And let me just say, your soldiers are terrible. I don't think that one even saw me coming.
Well, alright. Well, he's got some character. He's got some personality. I'll give him that. Clumsy and stupid, but otherwise great marks across the board. I think this one definitely needs to go down to Prison Block Tertiary. Unfortunately, the warden has never done his job properly in the years that he's been working here, so I suppose I am left to fill in the gap. Alright, come on. I'll escort you to Prison Block Tertiary and we'll find him an empty cell.
Question? Quick question.
Oh, sure, go for it.
What's a tertiary?
Oh, it's a thing you're gonna be living in for a little bit, buddy.
You mean I do what I did and you'll give me shelter? I should have done this sooner.
Ah, you should've. You really should've. And so, that is where we'll end today's session.
Whoa.
I'm having fun.
Alright.
We're
So
having
this is
fun.
gonna be a large-scale session. Or large-scale module where you will continually fill out my checklist that meets the requirements of mission accomplished for Radovan. So,
Okay.
we're gonna do a little bit of review. Have you located any leaders or threats within Octis Ray?
Yes.
Commander Irons in the Citadel, as well as that big lit building, which seems a bit odd considering all the other lights are out.
Alright, so let me go ahead and take some notes on what you're discovering. So tell me, you have a big lit building. That is one
Being
point.
part of the inside of the citadel.
Yeah, the Citadel itself obviously is pretty important.
Tell me about the
not a lot of-
Citadel.
I mean, it's well defended. The moat's definitely a pretty big plus. Has the gate
has
with
a
guards
huge
watching.
Hall inside that has pillars, and then
Well-
downstairs there are the barracks.
A
And
lot of
then
barracks
there's
rooms. A
iron
lot of
walls.
guards in the barracks. Not so many
Prisoner
on the
intake
street, though.
consists of a physical and mental aptitude test.
Mhm.
Alright, that's some good contextual findings. Let me get the barracks. Barracks.
Not a lot of
And-
guards outside at night.
Repeat what you said, Eric.
Prisoner intake requires a physical and mental aptitude test.
And what'd you say, Grim?
I'll say, seems that there are a lot of guards in the Citadel from what we heard as we were walking by, sleeping, playing card games, whatever. Not many guards wandering the streets at night or seemingly up on the walls either.
All right.
Seems like it's pretty undefended outside.
All right, and now tell me to speak about Commander Irons again. What'd you
Orc
find out
lady.
about Commander Irons?
Well, she's a pretty tall, imposing figure. I just meant to ask, is her armor like extremely different from the regular guard uniforms?
Yes, it's full bronze plate.
Yeah.
Nobody else looks like this.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she's clearly someone of somewhat importance if she's having kind of an armor of stature from what
Mm-hmm.
Grim could tell. I mean,
you
obviously
tell me her
minimum,
race?
She oversees, bare minimum, she oversees the jailers.
Yeah.
Overseas jailers.
Probably the
Alright.
second to the warden. She seems to
Second
not
to
like
warden.
him.
The warden hasn't been around apparently.
Warden hasn't been around.
She said something about him like not doing things properly as well. So
Yeah.
I believe she probably does not like the warden.
Not
Anyway,
fulfilling duties.
Probably some
There are
inter
at
service
least
rivalry.
3 cell blocks because tertiary is a third.
Means
So
two.
there's
Very good.
There's a significant number of cell blocks,
At least
meaning they might have a lot of prisoners.
3 cell blocks.
And the aptitude test determines which block you're sent to.
Determines.
Meaning that they might not just be prisoners rotting away in cells. They might be used for something.
All right.
The orc lady had like maps and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
Had maps.
we had paperwork.
All right. Is there anything else you all can give me at this time?
There's anything else?
This is a
Guards
scouting
have
mission.
name
Every
tags
information
and-
is valuable.
They have
Fantastic.
names on their short swords.
They have
Guards
names on them.
have
I do.
tags on short swords.
Regular guards
There's
wear
only-
purple cloaks.
There was only one guard at the gate into the city, which is very odd considering it's pretty much the capital. I would expect it to have more. Don't know if that's just a manpower deficiency, maybe, which is counterintuitive due to the amount of guards in the barracks, which means believe they don't care about the city itself, more just the citadel, since that's where all the guards seem to be centralized.
All right. Anything else?
Not
About it. That's what I was like to say.
not one for decorations or any like fineries. It was a very Spartan look in the citadel.
The orc lady had like a red mohawk helmet
Yes.
of some sort.
I think that's about everything we learned. Oh, and the sewer grate had magic on it.
There you go. That's what I was looking for. Sewer
Okay.
sewer grates
No longer option.
Abjuration
Contain-
magic.
contain-
Abjuration.
Yeah.
abjuration magic. I will post your findings soon.
Okay.
Experience points. You
Yay.
all are awarded. Let's see.
That was some good roleplay.
60 experience points apiece for disposing of the soldiers. And
Thank
for
you.
sneaking into the citadel and finding one of the leaders and getting this much scouting information, everybody gets an extra 100 experience points.
Oh, that's nice.
So 160 total.
160 total, yes.
I think I played the role of a prisoner
Yeah, you
brilliantly.
did. You
Major
rocked
props to
outfit.
that.
That was really good.
That was fun. Alright, and that is where we end today. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate everybody who has been watching and putting up with this. More user-friendly things will be in the works. Unfortunately, I couldn't get anything too interactive for you all this time. I spent most of my day creating all of this that is happening currently. And there's still much more. I may have given us more than a month's worth of content that I no longer have to prep for anymore. So,
Hooray!
because I spent about
Woo!
6 hours getting all of this sorted, and usually
Ooh.
6 hours for me is enough to create a whole entire D&D world by itself. So, but
Nice.
yeah, very enjoyable. I hope you all did enjoy. I'm going to go ahead and
Mhm.
end the stream. I hope all of you had a lovely time watching. Thank you so much.